instructional video is on simplifying expressions with the distributive property. The distributive property allows us to multiply each term inside the parentheses by the number on the outside of the parentheses. Algebraically, we would say A times B plus A times C. Or if it was subtraction, we would say A times B minus A times C. Be careful with your signs when multiplying positives and negatives. Friends went to the movies and 3 guys bought 2 tickets, a popcorn, and 2 drinks for themselves and their dates. After distributing, we can represent the situation with the expression blank. So we're going to start by multiplying. This is 1 popcorn, so 1p. And when we multiply, 3 times 1 is 3. So 3 popcorns is our starting value. Then we have 2 tickets. So when we multiply 3 times 2, we get 6. So that would be 6 tickets. And our final value is drinks. There's 2 drinks. And so when multiplied, 3 times 2 is 6. And we end up with 6D for 6 drinks. Number 2, we're going to take the number 4 that's on the outside and we multiply it by both numbers on the inside. So 4 times 2 would give you a value of 8. So that is the 8x because the x is included with that first number. And then we multiply again 4 times 3 to get a value of 12. And so that would be positive 12. 8x and positive 12 is our final answer. For number 3, we multiply the first number, 4 times 2, to get a value of 8. And again, we put it with the variable x, which is included in that first number. And then we multiply the 4 times the negative 3 to get a value of negative 12. So 8x and negative 12 is our final answer. In number 4, we take our negative 4 that is out front and multiply it by the 2 to get a value of negative 8, which we put with the letter x that is included in that problem. We then multiply the second set of numbers, the negative 4 times the 3, to get a value of negative 12. Negative 8 and negative 12 is our final answer. For number 5, we take our negative 4 and we multiply it by the 2 to get a value of negative 8. And we put the x with it as it is included with that first number. And then we multiply again the negative 4 times the negative 3. And 2 negatives give us a positive 12 as our final answer. Negative 3x and positive 12. Number 6, we start by multiplying our negative 8 times the 4y. Negative 8 times 4 is negative 32. And again, we put the y variable with it. And then we multiply again. Negative 8 times negative 5, 2 negatives would give us a positive 40. So our final answer is negative 32y plus 40. For number 7, we are multiplying the 12.5 times the 3. 12.5 times 3 is 37.5. We multiply again the 12.5 times the 2w. 12.5 times 2 would get you 25. And we put the w variable with that number as it is included with the 2 value. For number 8, we multiply the 1/2 times 6. Again, always use your calculator to help you with these. 1/2 times 6 is 3. So our answer is 3m, as we do include the variable. We multiply again the 1/2 times 10. 1/2 times 10 gets us a value of 5. So 3m and positive 5 is our final answer. 9, we start by multiplying the fraction 2/3 on our calculator by 3. 2/3 times 3 gives us a value of 2. So that would be 2f because the variable f is included in that problem. We multiply again on our calculator, 2/3 times 12, which would give us an answer of 8. The plus f at the end stays the same as it is not part of the parentheses, so it does not get multiplied. We can then combine the like terms just like we did yesterday. The 2f and the positive 1f would give us a value of 3f. The plus 8 would stay the same as it is not a like term and does not get combined. For number 10, we multiply the parentheses section 2 times 9 to get 18. We multiply again on our calculator, 2 times the negative 1/4 x, which gets us negative 2/4 x. The 3/4 x that is out in front would stay the same as it is not part of the parentheses that is being multiplied. We then combine our like terms, the x variables, just like we did yesterday. 3/4 x combined with negative 2/4 x would give you a value of 1/4 x. The plus 18 would stay the same as it is an unlike term and does not get combined with the x variables. For number 11, we take our negative 10 and we multiply it by the 3.25c. Again, always use your calculator, and you should end up with negative 32.5c. We multiply the negative 10 again by the 5.5, and you end up with negative 55. The negative 20 at the back stays the same, as it is not part of the parentheses and it does not get multiplied. When we go to combine our like terms, we can combine the whole numbers, negative 55 and negative 20, which would give us a value of negative 75. The negative 32.5c would stay the same, as it is not part of our like terms and does not get combined. For number 12, we're going to take our negative 0.25 and we're multiplying it by the 4g, which would give us a value of negative 1g. We multiply again the negative 0.25 times the other number, 6, to get a value of negative 1.5. The 13 out in front stays the same, as it is not part of the parentheses, so it does not get multiplied. We can then combine the like terms, which would be the 13 and the negative 1.5, because they do not share the variable g. The negative 1g would stay the same, as it is not part of the like terms. And when we combine the 13 and the negative 1.5, we end up with 11.5. Numbers 13 and 14, we are finding the area of the rectangles. Remember, we know area means to multiply. So we're going to set up our problem as 13.2, which is our first number. And we're going to multiply it by the second numbers, 3x plus 2. We multiply the first number, 13.2 times 3, to get 39.6x. We multiply again 13.2 times 2 to get 26.4. For number 14, we set up a similar problem. We have 20 as our first number, and then the fraction 4 2/5 x minus 5. We start by multiplying first. Always use your calculator to help you with your fractions. 20 times 4 2/5 would give you 88x. And when you multiply the second set of numbers, 20 times negative 5 would give you a value of negative 100.